Hey everyone, I hope you're having a nice weekend. I just want to show you some things in the greenhouse before we head outside. This next week's going to be fairly busy as we are finishing, well not finishing all the way, but continuing to work on pulling out the veggies that have overwintered from last fall and getting ready to plant spring veggies. So, oh, and also on Friday, I'm teaching a class to master gardeners from 10 to noon on how to plant potatoes. So if you're here on Friday, just a heads up that will be going on. Okay, so I just got 3 boxes of seeds from the warehouse. I think what we'll do is just separate these between summer and like spring, fall. And then I might just store these and take these to a conference I'm going to in early May where I'm planning to give out seeds. I'm not sure that I'm going to go through the whole rigmarole of actually sorting them or putting them in seed packets, or I guess putting them in like Ziploc bags like we've done in the past. So we'll just kind of get to that step next week and see what else we're going to do from there. We'll continue watering in the greenhouse. Just a heads up, I'm putting these seed potatoes that I just got down here. I will probably move them, but if I haven't, just make sure to not water anything above it and get these wet. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with them. There might be, let me see if there's really anything to pot up. This perpetual spinach is growing very, very slowly, so that's not ready yet. We'll probably put the collards that are left over in here into solo cups to give away, because I think I already have some collards sitting outside. I did want to show you a couple things. In this binder, this 3-ring binder that I keep over by the scale, I have, I think, a pretty solid list of where I'm going to plant everything in the spring. So if you have any questions about where to put something, just look at this paper. It's there's a planting section, so just take a look at that. I also have in the back of the produce log, I'm going to start putting down when I put down any kind of fertilizer or any kind of pest control. So if you notice that there's something getting eaten up, just look in here first and see if it's already been treated. And let me know if you have any questions about that. I am going to mention Sluggo because I feel like it works best to put this down right after planting any new seedlings. So what we'll do is, if you plant out a bed, for instance, we'll put in, I don't know if you can see this in the video, but enough Sluggo that it comes basically up to just below this little ridge right here. So let's see if you can see it in the, I guess it's kind of like that. See how it's, I'm trying to show you. Because it's basically like 3.5 tablespoons or something per bed. So if you just fill it up to like slightly below where that first ridge is, you'll get roughly the right amount. And then I just sprinkle it all around the beds. I think along the edges are the most important because that's where the slugs kind of hang out, is like under the lips of the bed. So if I mention anything about putting down Sluggo, this is what I mean. Okay. Heading outside, we are going to finish harvesting the carrots out of bed number 3, and then we'll plant collards in this bed. Then we will finish harvesting the Swiss chard, which is just kind of down the middle here. The rest of this is, all this is mustard, this one, and then all of this, all the little seedlings or the little plants are mustard, so leave those in, but just harvest Swiss chard here and here. So we'll finish harvesting all of it and take out the plants. And in see, in this bed, after this is done harvesting, we're gonna put some of our seedlings, which have been hardened off. So I have a variety. These are mostly Asian greens in here. So I don't really care kind of what goes where, but you can see this stuff, the white flowered Kilan, that looks pretty good. So why don't we'll put that one in bed 16. And then I have more Asian greens going into bed 14, but you can see there's still the beets in here. I think we'll leave those for just maybe another week until we need the room for sure. TBD on that. And then we're gonna take some of these Asian greens, and again, I'm not 100% sure which ones yet. I have a couple of different varieties in here. There's this Tokyo Bacana. There is this one, which is Han Tai Sai. So anyway, we'll take some of these and we'll fill in bed number 6, wherever we pulled out the Swiss chard. And then we'll also finish harvesting the cabbage. So there's a little bit of cabbage in here. Oh, and there's carrots in here too. So whenever you pull the carrots out of bed 3, pull the carrots out of this bed too. Finish harvesting the cabbage, and I know most of it is not headed up. Like there's some teeny tiny little cabbage heads, but we might just have to harvest them for the greens. But yeah, just cut it off at the bottom. We can always send that up and people can just cook the cabbage greens, or yeah, the greens just like they would like collards or kale. And finish harvesting this bed. Let's see, do I have a list of what I'm gonna put in this bed? I don't have it on my paper out here, so I'll look inside, but we'll be able to plant something else here as well. I have, carrot and radish seeds that I've already put the sign out. But we'll put carrots and radish seeds in here, and we'll have to just kind of move around some of these seedlings if they haven't gotten planted. So it's kind of like musical chairs a bit, trying to like get stuff under cover. I do have some more Swiss chard sitting in this bed, which we'll plant. There's already some Swiss chard in here, so we'll just kind of plant it around the edges of that bed. And then you can see we have peas popping up down here, but they kind of germinated sporadically, so we'll go through and pop in some more seeds. And then at some point, I guess we don't have to do it next week because these really aren't that big yet, but I do want to put up a trellis, kind of 2 lengths of this bed, and whoever's here that day, I'll kind of show you what I mean by that. But we'll get a trellis ready so that these peas can grow up. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Yeah, so more peas. Oh, and then I'm sure we'll have plenty of this we will not need. So probably by the end of the week, we can start transferring some of this into red Solo cups to give away. So, but we won't worry about that until we kind of get all the beds filled and know exactly what we need. And we can start filling in some of these containers too. There's this blue barrel. There's this white barrel. There is this container here. I did plant something in the middle here, one Jerusalem artichoke, but we could plant something kind of around the edge. Like I had collards in here before, we could plant something like here, 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 and here. So just kind of around the border in between the flowers. And let's see, I think next week is supposed to be really nice. Maybe there's a chance of rain a couple days. But if you're here, and you could just put down, you can see how I put down all the covers. I'm just trying to get everything some unfiltered sunlight. I'm keeping a lot of stuff covered just because the squirrel is really just does a number on things when certain beds are not covered. So if you could just put it down when you're here, just let everything get some sun, that would be awesome. And I think that's about it. I will be here, should be here my normal schedule next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But if you're here and you have questions, just let me know. I appreciate your help. Have a good one. Bye.